Dude, we're going to have a little bit of reaction, some fun stuff here that this soccer player known as Lionel Messi has owned in his entire life, and that he owns more stuff than your entire life, according.
Also known as Lionel Messi is a professional footballer or soccer player, if you will, who plays as a
dollars playing soccer. So soccer money hits different. Baseball players, I would say, be number 2. Basketball players, number 3. But there's so many different ways for these guys not only to earn their money, but also to spend their money. So let's take a look at what Lionel Messi owns that costs more than your life.
Lionel Messi spent over $600 million. $1 million cars, $10 million mansions, his own $200 million theme park. Here's 10 things Messi owns that cost more in your life.
Sheesh.
And first up, Messi can't just have a normal iPhone. His was completely customized. Not only is his name, jersey number, and team logo etched onto the phone, the entire thing is covered in solid gold.
Gold?
Just think, a normal iPhone XS costs around $1,000.
Yeah.
But Messi's is worth $21,000. And that's literally the cheapest thing in this video.
Damn. $21,000 iPhone. Seriously? Is the cell phone service any different? What happens when you drop it? I mean, does a case chip? Does your phone chip? What happens if somebody steals your phone? $21,000 for an iPhone. Holy moly.
Messi's jewelry. $25,000 AP.
There you go. I'm a watch guy too.
$45,000 Rolexes.
There you go.
$100,000 Hublots and Pateks.
Come on.
Messi's known to love exclusive watches.
I'm a watch
but
guy,
none of those
for sure.
compared to his rarest ones. With a price
you
tag
got?
of
Looks like a Richard Mille?
$150,000. This special edition Messi watch is flooded with 141 carats of diamonds, rubies, and sapphires.
Jakob and
But
Company.
even $150K ain't close to Messi's $250,000 masterpiece. This watch is covered in 100
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man.
And it's one of the only watches in
Green
the world
is my
that can tell
color
the
for
time,
sure.
date, and
What?
city you're in.
What?
Messi's most expensive watch is one that not even money can buy. Right after he set one of football's most legendary records, winning his 7th Ballon d'Or, Pernell Watches decided to make Messi something one of one. This is a rose gold Pernell Ballon d'Or
Oh my
2021,
gosh.
and Messi's the
you
only
kidding
person
me?
on the planet to own the original. The watch became so popular,
That's
Pernell
awesome.
eventually made 8 replica versions and priced them at $350,000 each.
piece.
But since Messi's watch is one of a kind, it's worth more than all of those watches combined.
I would say,
and
yep.
$2.8 million is still nothing
Holy
compared to
moly.
the weirdest $5 million purchase I've ever seen.
By the way, man, I remember my first watch. It was given to me by my mentor, CEO, founder, PHP agency, and host of Valley Tim and Patrick Bet-David. We had a sales goal that nobody ever hit in our entire company. And next thing you know, man, bam, he pulls out a presidential Rolex that he awarded my wife and I. And my wife wears a Rolex. I wear a Rolex. And listen, when you come from a neighborhood like I did in Chicago, Illinois, where she came from in Sacramento, California, a Rolex just does fine. And I guess a $3 million watch would hit different. Whether it was, I think it was wearing like an $18 million watch. So it's some sick stuff you can buy. Are you a watch person? How want to know, what's your top 3 watches? What is your top 3 watches? Put it in the comment section below. How would you rank your top 3 watches? If you had the money that you would purchase, top 3, put it in the comment section.
Right after Messi scored 91 goals during his record-breaking year, one of Tokyo's most famous jewelers knew Messi's foot was special. So the jeweler wanted to create something unique for Messi that only a multi-millionaire could own. And he flew to Spain just to have Messi design it with
No
him.
way. Off his foot? A golden foot?
Yeah, Messi really got an exact replica
A
of
gold?
his foot. Not only is
In
it made
gold?
out of pure gold, it's signed by the GOAT himself. Talk about Messi's
What?
$35 million purchase that almost
Man,
got
if my foot was in
stolen
that
by
thing, man, you've got some
Cristiano
cracked
Ronaldo.
toenails, you got some
Messi's car
cross
collection
feet.
started
Hey,
with
man, let the
Range
gold
Rovers,
fungus be among us.
Escalades, and Chargers. But once he started making millions, he took things to a whole
Yeah, there you
new
go. That's what I'm talking
level.
about.
$150,000 Audi R8s,
Yeah,
$200,000 Maserati GT,
Nothing.
$300,000 Ferrari,
Okay, we're getting
and
somewhere.
a $600,000 Mercedes
really getting somewhere.
SLS. That right there is over $1 million
There we
just
go.
on cars. And
There
yet,
we go.
that can't even compare to his most expensive.
Lambo?
Recently, Messi bought one of the rarest cars in the world, but it didn't just cost him
Oh, Bugatti?
millions. It's literally illegal.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah, Messi's really pulling up like this. I don't know what he was thinking when he bought a car that can go 230 miles an hour. Cause this Pagani is so fast, just driving it down the street is illegal. Now wasting $2 million, Messi doesn't care about that.
Those rearview mirrors, though, man. Those rearview mirrors, knowing me, I would hit something. And listen, coming up, I grew up with public transportation. Yeah, that was my car growing up. It was either the CTA or the Pace bus, a bike maybe. Never had a car growing up. And Anyway, we got our first couple exotics. I got a couple Rolls Royces. But here's the thing about exotic cars, though. They're so finicky, man. Exotic cars are so damn finicky. It's a pain in the ass, in my opinion. But anyway, what's your dream car? Put it in the comment section below. What is your dream car? Put it in the comment section below. My dream car is, I'm going to step up. I got a Rolls Royce. I had a Rolls Royce Ghost, and now I got a Rolls Royce Dawn. Awesome vehicle. My next step up is a Rolls Royce Cullinan, coming soon. I'm jacked up about that goal. Coming here shortly. But what's your dream car? I want to put it in the comment section. Are you a Rolls Royce guy? Are you a Lambo? Are you a Ferrari guy? I was a Lambo guy until I realized I didn't fit in it. Being 6'3", I didn't realize I could fit in a Lambo. I would sit in this convertible Lamborghini. It was a green one we had in Las Vegas. It took some of our top guys to do it. All of us were over 6 foot tall. I don't know what the heck we were doing, renting out McLarens and Ferraris and Lamborghinis. But hey, we never had it as kids. So we're going to enjoy it now. We got a little bit of money. It was a sales goal that we all hit, and we're going to have some fun in Vegas. Look.
The exclusive suburb of Bellemar is located about 25 kilometers southwest of Barcelona and has seen immense development and reevaluation ever since
every single week. And that's what led him to buying the most expensive car in his collection. But the $30 million price tag isn't even the crazy
$30 million for a car?
Messi almost got it stolen by Cristiano Ronaldo. See, when Messi heard his dream car was finally up for sale, he immediately hopped on a first-class flight and headed to Paris for the car's auction. But it turned out, Ronaldo knew how badly Messi wanted the car and offered to buy it before Messi landed.
Look at that.
But since everybody knew Messi was on his way, they waited. And right when Messi showed up, he placed a bid that not even Ronaldo could compete with. $35 million for a 1957 Ferrari Spider.
Wow.
This car, along with all of Messi's other cars, are some of his most prized possessions. And now you'll see why he spent even more money on places to park them. $5 million condos, $10 million mansions, a $44 million castle. Messi's homes cost over $60 million. But first, let's pull up to his Miami condo.
I'm wondering, we're going through this right now. Does this inspire you? Or you're like, oh, rich people suck? What's your mindset? What's your mentality when it comes to this type of stuff? For me, it inspires me, man. Why not? You look at afford that type of stuff. You shut down, your spirit doesn't enlarge, it shrinks. But the flip side is, you just look at this stuff like, why not? Why not me? I should be able to have this stuff. They own it. How come I can't own it? That stuff enlarges your spirit. It raises your character, raises your intensity. What do you buy into?
That's got its own car elevator. When Messi visits Florida, he stays here at the Porsche Tower, a place where your car is literally the key. Just scan it, and a car elevator carries you into your living room.
Come on!
Messi's crib came with 2 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms,
what, your car's in the living room?
Countertops, its own bar, floor-to-ceiling windows, and just look at the views, man. The city, the beach. No wonder why this place cost Messi $5 million.
Yeah.
But still, this is Messi's cheapest home. It turns out Messi loves Florida so much, he bought a more expensive place right down the street. But this time, he didn't just buy one condo. He bought the entire floor.
Josh, look at that, bro. Look at that.
Messi's crib at the Regalia is on another level. 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 1,000-bottle wine cellar, a movie theater. This place even comes with a spa, hot tub, fitness center, and 6 pools.
I see some nice places,
takes
man,
up an
but
entire floor. He got a little bonus for spending over $7 million. A full 360-degree view of the Miami skyline.
That's crazy.
Just look at this.
That's nuts.
Being in a place like Florida,
$12 million
Messi spent
condo?
all that money just to look at the water? Nah, he splashed double that to be out there. Messi's $14 million yacht is the most expensive boat that any football player owns. This 92-foot-long Mayora 7C yacht has 4 bedrooms, a VIP room, and can go over 25 miles an hour. No wonder why Messi's family's always spotted on it. This thing's damn near a house on the water. But speaking of houses, Messi's mansions are on a whole other level of expensive. And since they're on the other side of the planet, he can't just take his $14 million yacht there. So that's why he spent even more on this.
On transport?
Yeah, Messi's $15 million private jet is exclusive. On the inside, it has a full kitchen, 2 bathrooms, 16 seats, TVs.
There you go.
And on the outside, Messi made sure you know it's his jet. Not only is it personalized with his iconic number 10, on the steps, it spells out everything important to him. His name, his wife's name,
there you go.
all of his kids' names, and
Mateo.
What the? Subscribe! Yeah, even Messi subscribed. So
what?
Trying to be like Messi?
Are you kidding me? Messi watches 7 Figure Squad? I knew it. By the way, if you've been watching so far and you've had a blast, along this video, watching this video with me, make sure you subscribe here to 7 Figure Squad, a YouTube channel dedicated to help you think like a millionaire, strategize like a millionaire, so therefore you can be for subscribing to 7 Figure Squad.
Because his crib is so expensive, the president banned planes from flying over it. Yeah, here's Messi's first house. And after he bought it for $2 million, he spent another $8 million on renovations, just to make sure the place had everything he needed to become a GOAT. Inside, Messi's got an entire floor dedicated to his personal gym. It's filled with treadmills, benches, dumbbells, a room for playing basketball, and an entire wall commemorating Muhammad Ali. Even has a view of the mountains when he's working out. But on the outside of this house is where things actually get insane. Messi's got an entire football pitch in his backyard.
Big ass dog, man.
He trained to be one of the best in the world, he can cool off in his pool. Messi's $10 million mansion is definitely something special. But here in 2022, Messi's upgrade is quadruple the price. Ever since Messi's transfer to PSG, he's needed a place in Paris. And now, he finally found his dream home. A $44 million castle filled with 30 rooms, a movie theater, a racquetball room, its own parking garage, and one of the most insane indoor swimming pools in the world. Messi's new crib adds up his house collection to over $66 million. And yet, that's not even in Messi's top 3 most expensive purchases. Because Messi bought something so valuable, only billionaires could afford it. Now being an owner of the MIM hotel chain, Messi's helped expand this company all over the globe. His first purchase was a $30 million 77-room beach hotel.
Barcelona, it makes sense that his main residence was built here. The family property was located in the upscale Bellamar neighborhood in the coastal town. Also had great international schools for the kids. The first mansion proposed stated that it had 6 roomy suites on one of the upper levels, including a ground floor with a fitness center, Turkish bath, relaxation room, swimming pool overlooking the garden, service apartment with its own door, and more. This home cost a whopping $29 million. However, Leo was looking to rent in Paris, not purchase.
I'm fired up, man. We're not even in the top 3 yet. I'm fired up about this type of stuff. He's not using it. I wonder if he rents this out, is it Airbnb? I want to know how this is not just a money drain, but how these things can also not just take money from him, but also add money to his pockets. That's what I'm thinking about.
$2 million, but then he spent millions more to renovate and adapt his place to his liking. At just 12 miles away from the Camp Nou football stadium and with his former training center in close proximity, it's likely that his home's location had a lot to do with Messi's purchase. His home also boasted its own small soccer pitch, a swimming pool, an indoor gym, and playground for his 3 kids.
Own rooftop bar and pool. Next, he bought a 52-room hotel in Ibiza with some of the best views in the entire country. And in the pool area,
money coming in, revenue coming in, not just spending out.
Underwater DJ set. But those are just 2 of the 6 hotels Messi owns.
There you go.
He's also got one on the island of Mallorca, another in Costa del Sol, and one hotel is right next to the biggest ski resort in all of Spain. Messi's Spanish hotel has 141 rooms, including indoor pools, a spa, and a full gym.
There you go.
It even has a ski lift that takes you to the highest peaks of the mountains. With all of his hotels combined, he spent over $180 million. And yet, Messi loves his fans so much, he spent even more money just so you can live his life. Recently, Messi made history with one of the most expensive purchases of any athlete ever, the Messi Experience Park. This $200 million theme park is designed for fans to relive Messi's rise to fame. The theme park has over 46,000 square feet of entertainment, including
Michael Jordan. By the way, congratulations to Michael Jordan. They renamed the free throw. You're dunking from here. You're shooting from here. We love to have a Michael. How many of you would go to a Michael Jordan museum where you can relive this moment, just like a lot of people are reliving Messi's type of moments? That'd be freaking awesome.
Theaters, holographic technology, and virtual reality. But that's just the beginning. Messi's vision for his park includes hotels, roller coasters, a football pitch, and a bullet train that takes you directly to Shanghai. Messi's the only footballer ever to have his own theme park. And that's why it cost him over $200 million. But let's be real, nothing actually costs more than a life. Except Messi's biggest purchase ever. Messi knows what it's like to come from nothing. So he's giving all kids a chance at accomplishing their dreams. For nearly 15 years, he's been funding what's called the Leo Messi Foundation, an organization that provides educational opportunities for kids in poverty. But Messi's foundation isn't just about education, it's about saving lives. So that's why a large portion of his investments go towards medical research and hospitals for kids with terminal illnesses. Messi doesn't just look at kids as fans. He genuinely wants to inspire and help as many people as possible. So right after Messi scored his 644th goal for Barcelona, Messi auctioned off his game-worn cleats for over $100,000 and donated all the proceeds to charity.
Amen.
Allowed him to live a life of luxury, from taking private jets to award ceremonies or going for joyrides in his Maserati, all of which is a far cry away from the modest life that he grew up in. And Messi, well, his real estate also lives up to his expensive taste. Whether it's his upscale custom-designed home in Spain, his jaw-dropping vacation rentals, or his rumored new home in Paris,
Messi's been donating money for years. He's even gone as far as sending $300,000 to over 2,000 families in Kenya just so they had access to food and water.
That's awesome.
He's even teamed up with David Beckham
That's
to
awesome.
help rebuild communities that were struck by natural disasters. And most recently, Messi's known how devastating the world got hit by the pandemic, so he gave away nearly $2 million to health centers for COVID relief. Messi doesn't have many football years left, and he doesn't want that to be the only thing he's remembered for. So next time you see him out there on the pitch, just know he ain't playing football for himself. He's doing it for you.
Cool, man. What are you thinking about, man? That is flipping inspiring. Listen, that's the reason why you want to be number one in your chosen endeavor, whether it's your sport, your niche, your business. You want to be number one. You want to be the one that everybody thinks about, that everybody's buying from, that everybody's watching. You need to be number freaking one. Why? The more you rise up, the more you elevate, not do you inspire, but the more you can give back. And so oftentimes people think, man,
forward currently for the Paris Saint-Germain team. Hailing from Argentina, he's often considered the best player in the world or one of the greatest of all time.